A great disappointment you are, Thatch. His mind's made up to stay, he says. To sod him. And hang all of you lot that follow this sorry bastard into obscurity.
The man's a prick. I know you're come to call me home, Kenway. And your faith in me is kind. But with Nassau done in, I feel I'm finished.
I'm not of the same mind, mate. But I won't begrudge you the state of yours.
You still looking for that sage fellow?
Aye.
Taking a prize a month back, I heard a man named Roberts was working a slave ship called the Princess. Might want to see about it.
The Princess. Cheers, Thatch.
Don't sit there like a barrel of wet fish. We're celebrating my retirement! Uncork this man's breakfast!
Save us a few bottles, eh?
Hello, Pat. Lieutenant, you out here?
Stay here. Shoot anything that moves.
There was a deserter among them who recalled my face. I sliced into his gullet, left his lips.
Anybody see you?
Don't think so, sir. But I reckon Kenway suspects something. He don't miss much.
Tell me about the beach.
What a better way to waste my time.
Tell me about the beach.
A fair gathering, sir. Most too drunk to stand.
That will suit our purpose. Tell me about Edward Teach. What sort of man is he?
It's Thatch, sir. At least that's what he calls himself. But he's a mad bugger, he is. Cracked as a glass teapot, sir.
Details. Stop talking in gibberish.
Well, sir, he likes his drink, for instance. Only he makes them queer. Takes the usual rum flip and fills it with half a weight of gunpowder to top it off.
Did I hear you right? He drinks gunpowder?
Aye, sir. Just for show. And only last week he rounded up a score of his crew and bade us sit in the hold of his ship while he burnt off sulphur and other sickening minerals. We just sat there like it was one of a million pits of hell and nothing less ordinary.
Good God! What the hell for?
Like to test his crew is all. He's out there for fitness and what. Of course, it always turned out he was the fittest of the lot. Thought for a moment I'd die there. Bloody savages.
Have no fear, soldier. This will be the end of them. Come on. It's time. Quickly, send the signal. And remember always this day.
What the devil?
Today, we send the king
finest to their graves! Fire! Look, Captain! That's where the most gender! Fire! Await him, Captain! Fire! All in the stunsail! Fire! He's exposed! Make him pay, Captain! Give the order, sir! We've a deal of air left, but we'll hold! Ease off the wind! Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Up! Six, trim two! Hearty! I said hearty! Now so, but me! What? Fire! Look, Captain! That's where the most gender! Fire! Fire! Captain, land some mine there, she's fire! Fire! She's weak, is right there, Captain! Ready to spit, sir! Major quarters! Throw it all on, lads! Mortars there! Ready to fire, Captain! Be careful, Captain! Fire! Taking a hit, Captain! Fire! Ready to fall, sir! Fire! That'll be good, sir! Stay out of their range, Captain! Reef the topsails and gallants! Take them all in! Through! Through! Fire! That beast will thunder us! Fire! That's a good shock and crippler! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Look, Captain, a well-placed shot there! Cannon ready! It's all exposed! Take the shot! Fire! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire! That's a good shock and crippler! Fire! Awaiting orders! Fire! Look, Captain, a well-placed shot there! Got us that time! Fire! It's all exposed! Take the shot! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! 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 There's a good shock and crippler! Fire! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! They're firing mortars! There, Captain! Well-placed shot there! Fire! 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 We've been touched! Fire! Get away, sir! Fire! On your mark! Fire! It's all exposed! Take the shot! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Look, Captain, well-placed shot!
Douse the royals and talk!
Lay aloft and bring in those royals!
Drag them to their doom!
Keep them back! I'll cleave you lengthwise, maggots! How you be doing, Edward the lad? I'll not fall here today, bastard! Come at me! Not one of the swamps that's full of death!
Can you find Frida? Can you make it clear?
Here's the path to perdition!
Get on this line, son! Ah!
Got him in my sights! In a world without gold, we might have been heroes!
Devil curse me! Where's the jackdaw? Devil curse me! Where's the jackdaw?
What a fat, sir. Did he fall? Captain?
He drinks damnation.
Stand up! Let's get... Close the...
Careful, Captain! His waters are closely watched by our enemies. Clear, Captain. Drag down to our deaths, Captain. Starboard, Captain. Human flocks are in broad, Captain. Seems to be survived. So Thatcher's been topped. Fuck's sake.
He was outnumbered. I couldn't reach him.
The devil damned the man he was fierce, but his heart was divided.
It's hard to let go of the life you know best.
My own idiot father liked to brag about how he meant to purchase a ship of his own. I'll get a privateering contract, Charlie. Your old dad'll be a captain. Drowned in a whiskey bottle before he ever left shore. Right, Kenway. We're musing on this plan of yours. This observatory you're always going on about. How do we know it exists?
We find a slave ship called the Princess. Aboard should be a man called Roberts. He can lead us to it.
Well, them slavers work for the Royal African Company. Find one of their ships and start asking some questions.
What's our course, Captain?
We're looking for slave ships. Any that work for the Royal African Company.
You don't mean to traffic human cargo now, do you?
No, Jesus, Alec. You know me better than that. We're only after information. Looking to find where the Princess docks in her spare time.
The Princess. A slave ship.
Right. Blackbeard told me there's a good chance we'd find a sage aboard her.
Captain, Vane's just sunk a merchant schooner.
How'd that animal stay the course we agreed to?
We're ready, sir! Cannot be far now. It's there! They're foundering! Larboard command! Floater here, sir! Think he survived? Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know.
Get the mainsails into the wind. Loose tops and royals. Douse the gallants and royals. She's spooked, Captain. The slaver ship is running. Damn fool. I'll get us in close. Stands up. Let's get moving. Fire! Fire! They're so exposed. Take the shots up. Damn, that's Captain Vane. He's unloading everything he has.
He'll sink it if he's not careful. Get closer.
Fire! 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 Enemy's firing! Fire! Brace for impact! Easy prey for us! Fire! This gale's gonna take, Captain. Fire! No back! Fire! Ready to fire!
taking us close.
Listen, you maggots! Fire!
There'll be more of the dogs, sir!
The mortar would be ideal from... Get aboard, boys! Fast as you are! All clear! Pull away!
I'll murder the man who stole my son.
Keep calm, mate. Remember what we're after.
Keep wide of the fort, Captain. Those cannons have a long reach.
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire! 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 We're ready! Fire! 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 Don't sink that slaver's ship, can we? There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know. We're going over. Find the captain.
Come on, me roasters! You scurvy maggot brains!
Guns and steel answer louder than sticks. Spittle, babe.
I've more than enough of all that.
Just find the captain. We're going over. Find the captain.
Come on, me roasters! You scurvy maggot brains!
Guns and steel answer louder than sticks. Spittle, babe.
I've more than enough of all that.
Just find the captain.
Short north sail! Loose mainsails, man your sheets! Grappling hooks away! Next to the prize!
Tengo línea de tiro.
Going over. Find the captain.
Come on, me roasters! You scurvy maggot brains!
Guns and steel aren't louder than sticks in Spittleville.
I've more than enough of all that.
Just find the captain. This captain claims the princess sails out of Kingston every few months.
Right. We'll set a course.
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share. Damn it, Vane!
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you, Charles. Lads? See, the boys and I had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this lot. And, well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
I'll cut you another cunt, traitor!
This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston, but with you two grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them already. Tie them up! Cast them off.
I'll gut you, Jack Rackham! I'll open you up, I'll tear out your organs, and string your bloody loot with them!
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use!
Well, well, the fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh? Pray tell us, Captain, how to quit this predicament. And tell us what genius you have for sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder.
Shut your gob!
Keep still now. I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
Yeah, I am looking, Louts. Found some just here. Oh! Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
Wretched fool.
Come, let us drink it while we have breath. For there is and he that will his health deny. Down among the dead men, down among the dead men, down, down, down. Go dance with the fishermen and their dories, Kenway. This island's mine! Come at me, and I'll cap you, bastard! It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway! I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me!
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean you no harm, you corker. Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
God, I've got a bleeding headache on account of your jabbering. Now stay back and let me live in peace.
I would if you stopped filching the food I gather and the water I find.
I'll stop nothing till you paid me back in blood. You was the reason we were out looking for slavers, and you was the reason Jack Rackham took my crew.
Vane! Face me, man!
I said not to follow!
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane, we can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to! You and your bloody fairy stories got us into this mess, Kenway. And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill...
Bloody try, by all means. I see you coming, Kerr. I see you plain and clear. It's either you or me who's leaving this island alive, Welcher. Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly boat. Not dead yet. Here. Bloody rats will be all that's left of you, Kenway. No escaping me. You can't hide, Kenway. I'll flush you out! I'll blow you to hell! Blow off some limbs! You out! No escaping me! You can't hide, Kenway! I'll blow you to hell! Bloody rags will be all that's left of you, Kenway! Not dead yet! Here! Bloody rags will be all that's left of you, Kenway! Blow off some limbs! You goddamn fucking knave, Vane! Nancy boy! Only done half a fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Horn of Gold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition to stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regrets.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shanker. I ain't coming soon.
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my brig from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was on to me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
So what now? Still chasing your elusive fortune?
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the Sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.
What have you been eating today, then? Later, then.
How did they find you, Captain? Captain has the helm. Mains out, let's go! Get those spars free! Let's see that dock!
Crowd on every inch of sail!
Ride the wind, for all she's worth!
I can keep the heat up.
You... Ah! Ha! Me? I'm no seafaring man. You're all boarding. Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty. Sails, penny the score.
What news, Addy?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this Buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that
What other men?
Potty sailor in plain rags, and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
Stop.
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples we're taking?
Torres tells me that blood is required
For the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
if one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George. Then one would require a drop of the king's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to spy on me, then? For I've just given him a sample of my blood.
As have I, Captain Hornigold, as will all Templars. It is a measure of insurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped out... Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples we're taking?
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the king's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to...
As have I, Captain Hornigold, as will all Templars. It is a measure of insurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped our samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
When you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods were...
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded them. Violence and threats should always be a last resort. In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to gloat, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
I have a contact there who's not so fickle, you might say. Regardless, they all want this cargo, so it should be profitable.
God forbid any form of sex should creep into either of your heads. I think you've had enough. Oh. Taken just last Wednesday. Scuttled, not a league from the coast. Let me take your mind off of things. And oh, brother.
Grandmaster, welcome. Buenas noches. What have you learned? The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the Sage Roberts was still aboard. Very good. It is something. And what measures are we taking to recover the princess? Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture. What of the Sage's present location? Africa, Your Excellency. Africa? By God. I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey. A slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself. I failed to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not? A body enslaved is kind to but and the body will follow. A body but enslave a man's mind and his body will follow naturally. A fair point, Grandmaster. Remind me, where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent 2 of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the Sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
Anywhere!
I can keep the heat up for a fee.
Ready to take the shot! Got him in my sights!
Oh!
We'll not let you get away! Swisher! Jacobs, keep up, boys! Take him! In me sights! I can get him from here! Bastards in me sights! You can't outrun fate!
What's our course, Captain?
Winter Bay, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
Trim the yards off the wind! Back over, monsieur! Blow us out of the water! Fire! The planks! Come! Are you mad? Incoming fire! 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 Captain, the whole place shut down! Fire! Fire!
Badly missed.
Fire!
They're on the bowline to hell.
Fire! Her cannon! Fire! So exposed! Take this fire! Fire! Look, Captain, the whole place shot! Place the damage here! Fire! Miss! Other hooks, Jack! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! It's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Yes, sir! Good shot to cripple! Fire!
They're on the bowline to
Fire!
hell.
Fire! Too much damage! Fire! It's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Back off as you're blocked! Incoming fire! Concentrate on the task at hand, sir! With a weary of swabs! Incoming fire! Awfully close, sir! This folder in! Mind the helm, sir! You will break us apart! Incoming fire! Reinforcements coming! Be careful, Captain! They are no match for us! Lando! Look out, Captain! They've landed a hit, sir! Only time and lumber will heal that damage. Troops ready to go! Her cannon! Get out of range! Fire! Whole place shot down! She's foundering! Fire! Take a shot! Right there, sir! Fire! Flanks! That'll wipe him out! Clue up! Clue up! Fire! Douse the royals! Toss! Get them! Can't take another hit coming! You must soon founder, Edward! Fire! Not too close! Ease off the way! On your mark, Captain! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! There, sir! Good shot, good fire! Two swords! That's good! Look, Captain, the whole place shot down! Fire! Take away! Fire! It's all exposed! Take this! Fire! Take another hit coming! Fire! Sir, too much damage! Fire! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Yeah, the whole place shot down! Now's all but me! He's the man, Muslim! Freeze for sticks!
I'm off to find Roberts.
Don't stay long. The crew's getting restless out there.
Hands in the water!
Captain Kenway.
Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and you'll wish it come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated by the Templars Burgess and Cockrum. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Ah, I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockrum, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all I can.